We spoke to Austin, and he seemed receptive. He certainly understood what I was saying. He smelled what I was cooking, and then we sent him the generic email with before and after photos, and here's what we do. He wrote back and said, the landlord would like to proceed. I've attached our lease application, and we'd like you to fill out everything, including your social, and tell us about your profit and loss statements, essentially how much money do you have in the bank, etc. Now, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, like you said before, it's just like what you say, a dealership. You go in there, they want to run your credit report, see how much you actually are going to qualify for. So yeah, I understand exactly what you said about that.
The entire universe is being run in several directions by different people, and those of us, if you're a rube and you just show up and you say, yes, I'd like to rent this car, they should go ahead and take your credit card and charge your credit card $300, because that's the bare minimum it's going to cost them to fix something. Now, when you go to a landlord and say to his rep, I'd like to rent this space, and before you even have anything worked out, before you know what they're charging per square foot, before you know if they're willing to give you a 10-year lease, they come back with this bullshit. And that's precisely what it is. And yes, like I say, imagine going to a dealership and they say, there's no sticker prices on the cars. You wouldn't shop there. Now they stick you in a little room and say, slide your social under the door and we'll tell you which car you can afford. This is not right, not for anyone. And they're writing that back thinking that we're just going to go, oh, okay, well, let's fill it out. You'll see how this call goes. We're not there yet. Dialing Austin, here we go. Mute your phone. Be prepared to take good notes. Stand by. Austin, Danny D, the laundromat guy. How are you?
Hey, Danny, I'm doing well. How's it going?
Never felt better, never had more. Marlboro Pike, what's the square footage? What's your ask?
Let me wait a second. So the square footage. Is that better?
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. The square footage is 3,462 square feet. We're asking $24 per square foot plus triple net. I think the current tenant is paying around $5,031 a month.
$5,031 all in, or in triple net?
So it looks like the base rent is $5,032. Then you have the CAM and real estate taxes and water taxes.
Yeah, sure. That's what's missing. What's your triple net?
I think it's roughly. Hold on one second. $6.79 per square foot.
Good Lord. You guys have speakers in the trees. It's not Nordstrom.
With full-time security or something like that.
Okay. Well, we help with that, actually. We become the security of the centers. I take the stores seriously, obviously. We run Alexa in our stores. Once the knuckleheads start to come in, they're immediately bounced out, not through that, but our relationship with the local police. Here's the thing. You're twice where we need to be, and you said something telling our current tenant is paying blah, blah, blah. Well, they're not. They can't do it. they're on their way out because they can't afford it. I know laundromats. I need to be at about $1 a square foot, $12 a year. You're asking twice that. It's kind of a non-starter for us. You've got choices. I'm not trying to lowball you. I know where I need to be. We make half our money on Sunday in laundromats. The rest of the week we play catch up. We, remember Blockbuster Video? Hey, basically giving away the rentals on Tuesday because for whatever reason nobody watches movies on Tuesdays. No one does their laundry during the week. So I don't want to come to you hat in hand in 6 months or 6 days or 6 years. The other big difference, we are looking to put new equipment in this store, and so our debt service is going to be astronomical. I'm not complaining. I know what it takes to do this right. I can write you an LOI at $1 a square foot, $12 a year, but if it's going to be ignored, I won't bother. What say you?
So you're asking what, $1 per square foot?
Right, $12. You're asking $24.
$12 per.
I don't know if your landlord owns the building or if they've got a mortgage. I don't know if, the other choice you have is to vanilla the space and try to stick a national chain or an optometrist in there. It's a good footprint. I'm calling you because of the infrastructure. I'm not after the location. We don't do that.
How long of a lease would you guys be looking to do?
15 years minimum. Because I retool my stores every 7.
All right. I don't think he's going to go down that low. We might be able to work with you for the first few years to help you guys, through your build outs.
We're not even there yet. We normally ask for 12 months of abatement on a 15-year term. We can go to 20, but again, it's still a laundromat. A lot of these stores go away. A lot of times, Austin, they're going the way of the dodo because landlords just don't, like you said, want to go that low. But vanillaing this space usually requires new HVAC. Whether you're going vanilla or gray shell, entirely up to you. Spending that money in this environment, you might get the impression I own commercial properties too. I do. Let me put it in writing so it's not horse shit. It's not hearsay. I'll send you the LOI. I'll put it together and let us know. Either way, you're not going to hurt my feelings. You can redline it or you can just don't ignore us.
Yeah,
Smith at Woodman. I got your email address. Okay.
We'll go ahead and
thanks.
I'll send it to him and
give me a day or so.
Counter. I'll let you know. All right, sounds good. Thanks, Dan.
Later.
All right,
bye. Did you hear him ask for a lease application or wanting to see your and or my portfolio of investments? I didn't.
Man. So what they say? $24 per square foot, and then it's the
where do we want to be? What do we ask for? What's ideal?
Like you said, it was under $1.
$1. So
yeah.
If he's asking 24, is he asking for 23 times more than we can afford?
Yes.
No.
Well, 12 was 2 times because it's 12. Like
thank
you said.
You. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank God. Whew, you get it. Okay. Good man.
Yeah.
$1 is to 12 what X is to X. Okay? It's the same difference. He's talking about yearly rate. We're talking about monthly rate. Tenants think about lease rates in the form of what do we have to pay. And, it's a game, bro. It's all a game. It's an argument. He says, well, they're paying $5,000 a month. No, they're not. I know they're not, or you wouldn't be booting them out. All right, I'm going to send you the LOI. I'm also going to send instructions. I know you haven't done it yet. It's very clear. Go through it. Don't be in a hurry. You're not going to send it to him. You're going to send it back to me, and I'll email it to him.
Okay.
See, the way I smoothed over that horse shit about their lease application, that doesn't happen. And if he would have said, you need to send that first. No.
And he sounded like he was like when you went down to say that they went down 50%, and he was sound like he was considering that, or he might even be the person.
Well, he knows what the landlord's willing to do.
Okay.
He's not the decision maker. He knows him well. All right, get after it.
All right, thanks.
Later.